Well, in the past I've said with fast channels, the free streaming and all that, to log in, account, open an account for yourself. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. Reason is that basically the content, you'll be able to do things to save the content. It'll save your place, or if you want to put a list up of certain things you like and you want to come back later to watch it, you're able to do that if you have a logged in account. There are people out there that don't want to do this. Well, fortunately, I got a little bit of bad news to the point that one particular site will be locking some of their content now. Now, it's not that they're going to pay. I think they're just trying to get a gist of what people are watching. Because when you're watching it from the outside without logging in, they're not really getting a, how can I put this perspective? They're not getting to what your watching habits are. They're just getting a click. It's the same way when you don't subscribe to us. And now that's the situation. You have to subscribe that we'll be able to get our our click for it. Our uptake on it, because basically we don't know what you're watching. We could take a guess, but I think some sites are now realizing we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do this to log in. So we're going to read this off Cord Cutters, but before we start, take this moment. Of course, obviously, drop a comment, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Yes, please do. Moves us up in the algorithm. YouTube is playing shenanigans once again. We really do appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Rumble, please take this moment to subscribe. Thank you very much. Cord Cutter News puts out Pluto TV locking some content behind a login requirement. Pluto TV, the popular free ad-supported streaming service owned by Paramount Global, has begun testing a new requirement that forces some users to log in to access select on-demand content. The move has been met with mixed reactions and appears to be part of a broader strategy to encourage account creation while maintaining the platform's free-to-use model. While the testing is limited now, it signals a potential shift in how Pluto balances user experience with its ad-driven model. According to recent reports from readers, certain Pluto TV users have encountered prompts requiring them to sign in or create a free account to access on-demand movies and TV shows. In the past, Pluto has tested this with warnings like unlock free TV or limit viewing for non-logged-in users. Suggestive potential restrictions on content access without an account. Pluto has clarified that this is an experimental change and that users without accounts can still access the full catalog of live channels, on-demand titles for now. The limited viewing language has been since removed from the app following user feedback, but the test continues to spark speculation about future requirements. Now, though, that they have started to force a login for some on-demand content for some customers as part of a new test. Note not all users are seeing the login prompt, and the update may not be implemented to all users after the test period. The push for the account creation is tied to Pluto's TV's global of enhancing advertisement capabilities. By encouraging users to sign up, the platform can collect valuable data to deliver personalized content recommendations and more targeted advertisements, which are critical to its revenue as a free service. Accounts also unlock features like favoring channels, creating watch lists, and resuming on-demand content across devices, offering a more seamless experience. And that's correct. There's a little bit more to this, but it's mostly talking about the Pluto's history. But it is true. This is to the point. There are other sites around that does this right now. Retro Crush is one of those sites. That's an anime site, if you're not familiar with that. And its parent sites also do that as well. Whereas they have a good amount of content in there. But most of the content that they put behind that you have to sign up is mostly a lot of the adult content, which is like, more of the R-rated stuff that's on there. Not all the R-rated stuff is behind the sign-up situation, but a good chunk of it is. But understand, this is a help. This helps Pluto TV to narrow down its basically advertising dollars. Remember, they are moving up in the echelon, and they're holding position right now. But, you have Tubi TV and a couple others that have moved up beyond Pluto because more people are signing up to their sites. And basically, they're beginning to realize how many customers they have. And you've already seen the numbers on Tubi TV, and it's growing at a very fast rate under that channel. Now, for Pluto, basically, they got a lot of great stuff. Honestly, a lot of great stuff on Pluto TV, a lot of great channels on there. I'm constantly on their service. They got a lot of Star Trek. They got a lot of the classic television on there. I believe Dark Shadows is back, if I'm not mistaken. They have, Cheers, Frasier. They got they got a lot of good anime channels. They got a lot of good kids channels, kids cartoons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Coco Melon, and many others on there. They have live sports, news, and much more information on there. It is a really good service on there. And I said this before, fast channels. Fast channels is the future for linear television. This is where linear television is headed toward. When linear television is finished, cable TV is finished, fast channels will be its replacement. So drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like that you have to log in, that you don't? You rather continue to not log in to there and just watch it in that direction? Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and hopefully today's the day I earn your subscription. Now, for those of you out there, hang in there, stay where you are. We are going to switch you over right now over to Sci-Fi Snob's channel. That is the Babylon 5 retrospective. If you don't get switched over, just go down to the description. There is a link to the channel itself. I believe it is the episode 7. Soulmates is on tonight. That'll be the panel discussion on there. They'll have most likely a guest on there discussing that as well. So do check it out. It's 11 p.m. Eastern on there. So when this ends and after our credits roll, you'll be automatically switched to the channel and to the chat. You'll be able to also give your 2 cents in the chat as well. So thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out all of our other videos here on CutieCast TV, Madman with the Show. And tomorrow on Taco Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and on Rumble. So once again, stay tuned. Sci-Fi Snobs Retro Babylon 5 retrospective coming up next right here on YouTube. So stay tuned.